massive problem. Ow. Reload. Hi, Game Tinker. This, um, probably 10 attempts so far. But I've also had attempts that went ridiculously deep. Like, I had an attempt a little while ago. So basically here's what this whole strategy is. I'll just explain this before I explain how deep that run went. In essence, yes, that is the strategy. Specifically, it's about 15 minutes of EMP dodging, and then I have to do 124 perfect rail dodges. 124. Let that number sink in for you? That is not possible, not without a rock. And I'm doing this with no hazards, so if it if there was a rock, this would be completely trivial. I would not even have to drain the rail ammo. But I have to drain not only the EMPs, but I have to drain the rails, which with the Fanged Fighter is interesting because I basically have to set myself perpendicular to the rails and then accelerate across their line of fire to force them to fire and then have me accelerate out of the way to make them miss. You're going to see me do that 124 times in a row, hopefully. But basically on, yep, literally, because if you go even a little bit too slow, guess what's in the firing line? Your thrusters. Yeah, quite important. But basically, that one attempt, my closest one so far, the it you it's crazy. I got so I had some mistakes where I didn't get all of the rails to fire properly, so I had to dodge 128 total rail shots instead of 124. However, I messed up the 127th rail shot. I didn't die. I lost one standard thruster, so I had one thruster. All I needed to do was dodge one more rail shot, and I lived without any of my forward thrusters. Unable to catch the Thunderbird, unable to finish the fight and win. It was completely out of ammo, out of EMPs, out of rails, and I couldn't do any damn thing about it. It was literally as close as it got. No, it's defend only. Otherwise, this would be impossible. Otherwise, this would be impossible. If it was attack defend, you could in theory try and go around the edge, but there's not a way to deal enough DPS even to the outermost shield to get through it that way. So it's not possible. Believe me, I tried. I wanted to avoid draining all that rail ammo in any way I could, but there is no alternative that I currently know about. Maybe it feels like there should be some way to avoid having to drain all the rails, but honestly, I think it's kind of poetic for having to beat the most annoying ship in the game that you have to do 124 rail dodges in a row. Happy I went for Paragon first. This is ridiculous. It sure is Cosmeteer. It is a Cosmeteer. As the lore goes, the in the rundown bars of the fringe systems or something, leg, legends. Yeah, if you could pull it up, that would be great. Yes, the Fanged Fighter is simply unmatched. Someone's made someone has made a larger fanged fighter before that had heavy lasers and a bridge. Yeah, a big fanged fighter. Do I have thrust flicker? No. I'm just my crew are kind of being idiots. Rather, my singular supply crew, because that's all the fanged fighter has, is just overstressed. 4 crew, and two of them are stuck in the lasers, and one of them is in the cockpit. Yes, technically I could turn the lasers off. I'm trying to avoid that wherever I can because I think it's a little cheesy, but it's also more or less necessary to actually kill Thunderbird later, so I will be using that method for it later. Like after all of the rails are dead, I have to kill it in a very specific way or it's not possible. Or at least it becomes way freaking harder. Figuring out how to kill it was almost as hard as figuring out how to do the rail dodging, honestly. Which is to say, I lucked into it. I tried something stupid and it worked. Hello. I Hello, new person that joined. I do not see your name. I'm sorry. Very occupy, shall we say. The answer is just a fucking aimable ion prism. A singular aimable ion or a tractor beam. The ship. You know what's worse? You know what's worse than pull? Stay at range. Stay at range is worse because it's not a consistent effect, and it pushes when you're too close and it pulls when you're too far away. You're always within range of everything, and it's bad. But yeah, the ship I tried to kill before Thunderbird was actually Umbridge. I wanted to see if I could kill Umbridge, but the aimable ions proved too much, and I was just completely unable to figure out a way. But Thunderbird is a way cooler ship to figure out a method to kill anyway, in my opinion. So, I mean, this is yeah. I tried to take advantage of that and see if I could have a strategy to shoot singular laser bolts at its EMP array, but I could not. I could not. It's just not. It rotates too fast and I'm too slow. All right. Must say, oh yes. I don't have any background music going and I really should. I meant to put on some Tanger, but I never really got a chance to. Because Tanger is free to use with credit, so I wouldn't get a takedown notice on a YouTube video if I uploaded this. Cybergrind. Is that copyright? I'm interested. I'm more than happy to take music suggestions if I can use them in a video. Oh, that was kind of scary. Okay. That was literally just style points. That was not necessary in any way. I just, the spin was, yeah, 15 minutes or so. 5 minutes of storage bait. Nah, no. It's way less than that. I've been able to get through them in like three. I've been able to get through them in like three. So factories are about 5 times in my experience, at least with this amount of ammo. But yeah, this would be a lot. I would be getting a lot more end attempts if it wasn't 15 straight minutes of EMP dodging at the beginning, which is just completely free in comparison to the rail dodging later. As a as a person that enjoys front-loaded challenges, this is pain. Oh God. I don't think they would be dodgeable. I don't think they would be possible. I don't think it would be possible at all, unless the drones are implemented in some specific weird way where it allows them, where like they're really slow to fire or they last a very limited amount of time. If they've if if they've limited if they have limited lifetime, then a fight like this against a drone ship would probably still be possible. But if their lifetime is any longer, oh yeah, if they're fighters more than expendable drones, then that's a problem, and I don't think this fight would be possible because this ship basically is a fighter. Is the Fanged fighter. It's a modified version of Fanged fighter. They ruined it. They ruined the Fanged fighter. Frickin' frickin' Cabal. Slightly more survivability, my EMPs. I would have. Yeah, you lose the magic of the complete lunatic in the hot seat up there. I mean, this is literally just the same motion. I feel like I could almost do this with my eyes closed. Well, obviously not, but it was, it's the same motion just over and over. It's really not that hard, except I think I may have gotten EMP'd there. Okay, never mind, we're fine. I, I think I did get EMP'd there. It's hard to tell. Okay, I've officially run out 2/3 of the factories. I've just got the ones in the back now. Oh, and it was just a single shot. Okay. All the EMPs are gone. Okay. Oh, deep breaths. It's rail time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are half shots. No, it's 4. 5, 6, 7. That was a half shot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oof. 14, 15, 16. All right, 16 out of 124. 17, 18, 19, 20. I just need full focus. I'm full focusing right now. 21. Whoa. Half shot. Half shot. Okay. 2. 23. That was one rail. 24. So that was the full volley. 25. 26. That was a half shot. 27. 28. Oh my god. It keeps reversing out of range and creating half shots, so I have to do even more dodging. 30. Half shot again. Fucking again. 31. My god. Can it stop shooting half of its rails? 32. Jesus H. Christ. Stop shooting half your rails. 33. It's intelligent. I swear to God. 34. Oh my dear. Jesus Christ. 35. It's not rail skipping, I assure you. 36. It was perfectly consistent in the last deep attempt. 37. 38. They're not all firing at the same time, though. They're trying to fan me. 40. 41. I'm trying to do this in a specific way where the rails can all come out in every volley. So I'm going slightly slower than the fire rate of the rails themselves. I also tested the rail sustain on the ship and tried to see what kind of speed I would need to dodge at to make the rails not desync from each other due to flicker. So 46 out of 124. And no, the world border is not a problem. It's too far away. Jesus H. Christ. 48. 49. Oh my god. Fucking shoot at me. 50. My god. Shoot at me. 51. With more than one rail, please. 52. Oh my God. Oh, okay. I'm gonna slightly disengage, give myself a breather. Okay. 53. Stop doing half shots. 54. 55. Good. Oh yeah, that's absolutely. But I could always run away from that, so I have counterplay. 56. 57. It would be really funny. 58. 59. I think I missed a rail there. Yep. 59. 60. Jesus H. Christ, can you shoot at my ship? I would love it if it would actually shoot when it's supposed to. 61. With more than a single railgun. 63. 64. Oh my God. Why is this so much worse than the last time? 65. Jeez, what was I doing that last time that prevented it from doing this? 67. 68. 69. 70. My God. 71. It keeps reversing out of range. That's so annoying. 72. It did it again. 73. Am I going too fast? 74. I think I'm going too fast. I think that's what's happening. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. I don't think that was a full volley. 82. 83. That's a half volley. 84. 85. That's a half volley. 86. That was really scary. 87. 88. 89. 90. Oh my God. 91. Half volley again. 92. 93. 94. 95. That's a half volley. 96. 97. That was very close. 98. 99. 100. Okay. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. That's a half volley. 107. Okay. Pull it back towards me a little. 108. That's one rail. 109. Take your time. 110. 111. That was very close. 112. 113. 114. That missed a rail. 116, 115, I guess. 116. That's a half shot. That's the other half shot. 117. 118. Jesus, that was close. 119. 120. That's one rail. That's the other three. 122. 123. 124. I think there are more shots. 125. 126. 20. There's more. 127. One rail. Oh. There's still a couple rails. Still a couple more. Oh. Oh my god, is that it? Oh my god, it's all out of ammo. Oh my god. I just have to kill it. I just have to kill it now. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, I'm in pain. I am in pain. That was so bad. It's not over yet. I could still blow myself up with the reactor. It's not quite over yet. Alright, so here's the goal, is I'm just gonna I'm cutting off this structure, and then the other side, and then I'm cutting off the bird in the front. And then I'm jamming myself in the middle, phasing through, kind of digging myself down here. I'm gonna cut off this structure bar, jam myself in the middle, kill the shields one by one, snipe the reactor, snipe the bridge, and I win. All that needs to happen is I don't hit the world border. If I hit the world border, it's not a huge deal. It's really annoying, and I have no contingency plan for that. Actually, no, I do have a contingency plan for that. It's been a while since I reviewed it. I don't think it'll come to that, but just in case it does. Alright. I'm also doing this with no game speed ups or slowdowns, so I am not changing the game speed to 8x to make this go faster. I want this to be a fully speed manipless run. The left, because it would help me snipe out that structure a bit faster. And I'm also going to be sniping this structure here, and then this one. The left laser, yes, it does have faster reload, but with my current position, it's a little bit faster. It's a little bit better to use the right laser, even though it has burst supply, because it goes through less other structure. I've done this procedure like 20 times in preparation. It's, oh, it is extremely consistent, and I successfully completed my practice 20 out of 20 times that I practiced it. So, oh my God. It's all that needs. They just need to power the laser enough to shoot the structure down. Yes, I am. Okay. There. Jam myself in here. Same thing, except it's gonna go a little bit faster because I'm gonna have better supply. Better laser supply as it doesn't supply it for like 10 entire seconds. Yes, on average it's faster though. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. One more battery in there. And that should do it. Okay. Oof. Alright. So here's what I'm doing now. Jam myself in here. I'm gonna kill this structure. Really, I'm gonna kill this structure here. And this structure here. So I think I can kill this structure if I recall correctly. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I could just phase. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn these both to hold fire, as per procedure. Okay, now just... Okay. Alright, I'm not at the correct angle that I need to be. Oops. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh, this is embarrassing. That. Oh yeah, that's the tile. I forgot my own procedure. And well, this is what boarding is for. Boarding is going to ruin this entire fight, but oh yeah. Well, it worked. Okay. That's right. Shoot out this. Oh, Discord did. Damn. Don't you want to see a Thunderbird getting slowly disassembled in 4K, in 4K quality. Amazing. Incredible. Wow. Okay. I need... Alright, that's right. This is the... Oh, I'm not at the correct angle. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Now I go for this tile. That's right. Okay. And now, okay. Go in here. This is incredibly embarrassing how long this is taking. This is the longest it's ever taken for me. I suppose it's fitting though. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Phase through. You idiot. Phase through the damn... My god. Am I actually stuck? That would be a hilariously anticlimactic. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, I can... Oh shit. I turned up the game speed by accident. Whatever. Yeah, I can shoot the shields, but it's not gonna do shit. Oh, is there... I guess. Yeah, okay, that is gonna work eventually, but that's terrible. Oh well. Well, my career being idiots, but... Oh my god. I love this ship not having any power assignments because it means that the thrusters, it's a priority setup where the lasers get screwed over because the crew are red shirts. Okay, there we go. That's what we needed. Now it can kill the structure I need to kill. Yeah, I can turn off this and I can turn this on. And then once this structure comes off, this entire structure assembly should come off. And then it should be more or less free from here. Okay, gotta catch up to it again. Switch to the other laser. Yeah, I got rid of the entire structure bar there. Okay, I need to remember how I approached this. Oh god. That would be completely horrific. What the fuck are you doing? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stay under the shield. Jesus H. God. This is hilarious. I'm not shaving off the other side of the structure. Okay, I can get the other shield, apparently. I'm not going for the reactor. I'm not going for the damn reactor. I'm going for the shields. No, I know that shooting the reactor is a death sentence. Okay, well. Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, well, I can maybe lodge myself in here somehow. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna fall out when the shield dies, though. Oof. Yeah, I guess not. Alright. It's slow, but it is working. Slightly. And it got a structure cage that I didn't have before. It's really damn cool. Vilda did such a good job on it. I know I've made fun of Vilda ships in the past, but I feel like that was unwarranted. Vilda makes really cool ships. Three-fifths? Wow, that's... Ah. Ceres is most certainly not gone. Ceres is working on something else. Immaterium. Yeah. I'm getting meowed at by a cat. I'm getting meowed at by a cat right now. Wondering what I'm doing. What what is happening at all. I don't know. Aw. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go for the reactor. And I'm gonna hang out back here where I don't explode. The reactor's down. The engines, I'm just going to run them out of energy. And now, once they're out of energy, yeah, rail kites don't typically count on half of the ship being exploded. You're kind of already screwed. Yep. Okay, well, this has been quite the fight. I'm surprised this was a one-day project. I really did not think I was going to get this done today. That is... I highly recommend this challenge to anyone who feels like doing ultra difficult built-in challenges like this. If they even exist, I highly recommend this challenge because it is such a test of patience. Oh my god. Exactly. Exactly. I was actually thinking about something like that. I was always actually thinking about something like that before I tried to kill Thunderbird was how many of the built-ins can you kill as the Fanged fighter? Well, we can add Thunderbird to the list, which I was thoroughly not expecting going into this. I thought, oh shoot, I'm gonna need to train the rails, and this is gonna be ridiculous. I bet it's theoretically possible, but like this is humanly unreasonable. With Shrike, oh, ho 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 ho. Okay, Shrike's gonna be easy mode though, because Shrike has less ammo and Shrike has no EMPs. I'm really curious about the other rail kites, like the Cabal rail kites. I'm shooting the bridge. I'm shooting the bridge. It's dying. I'm gonna win. Oh my god, crew. Please kill it. Yes! I'm done. It's dead. Oh my god. Oh, this is. Oh my god. And to prove this isn't a fluke, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. Oh. Yes, McNally. Oh my god. Oh, I got a Thunderbird mirror, the Thunderbird. Oh dear god. Okay. Oh, I'm going to save I'm going to save this recording before it gets corrupted. Holy shit.